All right, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Drunkards or Dragons, Waterdeep, Drunkards or Dragons, Drunkards and Dragons, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Episode 7. Where we left off is the guys were investigating an explosion that happened in Troll Skull Alley and got some information which led them to a sewer. And as they went down into the sewer, they ran into a few goblins and some gray oozy stuff that they had to fight. And then they found location up into a hidden room. They ended up fighting a Durgar. And that is pretty much where we left off.
And we looted a chest and got a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, and they looted a chest.
Got some nice stuff.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You were sitting there, you took a little bit of a rest.
It was a short rest, right?
It was.
Yeah. There was another hallway down there we didn't go down. So.
You mean back down in the sewer?
Yeah, down in the sewer there was that other
because
tunnel.
We found the secret hideaway.
All right, Farouk, I need you to roll wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw? Is it... Wait, hold on. I have gnome stuff. I have it. Is it against magic? I have advantage if it is because I'm a gnome.
Okay.
So, is it against magic?
Stand by. If it is.
Okay, so there's not I have an advantage. That is shit. Okay, did I roll the
same thing?
10. A big fat 10.
Okay.
Don't do the thing where you say okay and then you don't say anything else.
All right, where do you guys want to go?
Let's backtrack.
Back towards the sewer.
And go back to the sewer. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do my little hosty host for you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, yes.
All right. You guys get back down in the sewer. You see where
dead bodies.
You popped out of the little room over here.
Dead bodies are still there, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get you. That's where you're at. Come down there.
Now, is there a way straight ahead of me?
This way?
No,
Oh
this
yeah,
way.
I don't think we looked that way.
Yeah, this way.
Yes. Oh, you mean right where? No, the direction you're going. It doesn't. No,
Okay, it doesn't branch off.
no.
Okay.
It's It looks like there's
I
just
thought
a.
it did.
It looks like it is. It's just a little alcove.
Okay.
Looks like if they're doing maintenance or something, it's a way to get out of the way of something.
Okay, so I'm just gonna slowly just leap in front of everybody.
Okay. As you head down there, you come to what looks like a solid gate that you cannot see beyond.
Brr, get up here. You're excellent at these.
Are there any holes in the gate?
You cannot see through it. No.
So it's okay. Is it seem like it's? I'm gonna knock on it. Does it seem like it's a thick? Like what metal is it made out of?
It roll
I'm good at it. Whatever it is, I'm good at it.
We're about to see. Roll.
Don't look at my stats and pick the lowest one. Don't do that.
I'm not doing that. Wisdom related to see if you know. Actually, intelligence. Roll nature.
Nature for metal? I guess okay. Fair enough.
Very natural metal.
16.
All right, you knock on it.
I'll taste it if I have to.
Yeah.
I'll wipe off a part of it and then taste the metal itself.
All right. Yeah. So you you're not quite sure what kind of metal it is, but when you hit it, it seems really solid. Like it's thicker than it appears.
Couldn't melt it with 10 rounds of acid breath. I don't think so.
Can't kick it down.
Probably not.
Yeah, you brought me to kick this shit down.
Nah, not me. Oh crap! I suck at this, but we didn't find like a. There's no like key slot to it. Is there?
You're looking for to where you could lock a key. Doesn't look like it locks from this side.
Or does it look like it locks from the other side?
You don't see anything that would be able to
Okay.
unlock it from.
Even though I suck at this, can I do an investigation to see if there might be like a secret button or anything like that again?
Sure.
Alright. I suck at these, but we're gonna try it anyways.
I just pulled to this fireball necklace, and we could just climb to the top, and I could just drop one down.
16.
You hear in your head, Brug.
What?
Didn't
You should go back home.
Need to go back to the.
Wait, do I hear that?
That's what you hear in
No.
your head. Yeah, Frug.
God.
Oh, I hear that. Okay. Let's go check the other way, guys.
What was your investigation roll? 16?
16.
As you're looking, you kind of get a glimpse that there's a rod in the center, but it doesn't look like there's any way to disable it to open it. It looks pretty solid.
Okay. So it doesn't look like we're going forward at all.
We don't see any trail. Can I make an investigation check to see if that guy went down here that we were searching for?
Yeah.
Okay, investigation check. 27.
You realize as you're looking, it'd be really hard to tell if something crossed through here, because you got these goblins. that have been through, you guys have tracked through here, but this stuff looks pretty like it's flowing pretty well. It flows even under this gate. There's just enough in the middle for it to flow down through. It'd be hard to track to see if there's anybody.
Could I
Nobody has,
send?
like- Go ahead.
Yeah, could I send my
Oh, I
my
didn't
dude
think
down
about
through there?
your fairy dragon.
There's no gap except through the sludge and
He could
nasty.
swim under it.
Can he?
Yeah.
Is there a way you could shrink his size? I mean,
No, I don't have a large enough to reduce. I wish I did.
What's-
Some of the spells that I could just cast
Does
on this
anybody
door
like-
and it would fuck it up so
Yeah.
bad.
How good is his constitution?
It's +1, so he could hold his breath for 2 minutes.
That's not what
That's how holding breath works.
I got
And,
that.
yeah.
I understand what holding breath works. What I'm saying is there's a lot of disease in this water.
Okay, so he's magical. I can resummon him. I don't care.
And try to make him go under.
Yep. I'll have him hold his breath and cover his little snout. Does he have? Yeah. Are they dragons or are they wyverns? I can't tell in the photo. Yeah, I don't know. I'll wrap like a little tiny, really shitty what are those things? Face
hanky.
mask.
Handkerchief
Cover his
right
mouth
over
and
his
stuff,
face.
and I'll use my bonus action since we're not in combat to see through his eyes, and then have him swim under.
Okay, so how's he going? He's just dragging along with his arms and legs, or is he? How's he getting through the?
He's swimming and dragging if he has to.
Yeah, he's gonna have to grab onto the bottom. It's a pretty. What's his strength?
-4, but his dex is +5, so if he can swim, he'll do that.
Yeah, he can't swim. Roll a strength check for him.
10.
Yeah, he's trying. He's not going anywhere.
Can I shove him through it?
Yeah, you can try.
I'm gonna try, so I'll do a string.
Yeah.
See what we get.
Nope. You're not able to get him. You're not able to help him.
Jesus. That's like the worst one ever.
All right, I need him to roll. You actually reach under there, and you're just having a tough time telling what's him and what's a. As you think you have him, you come up. There's a big turd in your hand.
Oh man. I'm just gonna throw it towards Aegon.
I need your familiar to make a Constitution check.
It's gonna die.
12.
All right. He takes 3 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
And he's not going to get through there.
I'll teleport him out and then teleport
Good.
back into here.
Back home. Berg, you're like, yeah, we need to go.
The stone is telling me that we should go back home, but I don't know if I believe it.
Well, I mean, doesn't look like we're going any forward.
Yeah, you feel compelled to go. You're not. You actually believe you to go home.
Once I got a group built to do what? Find a way through here or go home.
In fact, you're now convinced it's your idea.
I'm convinced it's my idea now.
No. Frug is convinced it's his
Okay,
idea to go
Frug
home.
Convinced it's his idea.
I guess we'll head back home.
Okay, you guys.
All right, fearless leader.
I wouldn't say I'm the leader.
You guys get back to the well that is turns into the sewer grade and come back up.
I think Aegon's the leader, even though he barely talks. Damn monks.
He's not a monk.
person.
Walk into the. I'm in the white void.
The big white light.
Don't forget my familiar.
Hey, buddy. Did you just see a real bright light?
All right, you guys come up out of the sewer well. Back into Troll Skull Alley.
We'll head back to our place. Oh, I can't go through the walls. I have to go through the long way.
Here, put y'all together. I'll move you.
Too late.
Appreciate it. Yeah, he took off, so.
All right, so you guys get back to your tavern, and it's approaching midday because you guys took off early in the morning, and you see as you get there the tavern's pretty full. There you see some of your regulars there. Brittany comes up and asks, can I get you anything?
Oh, here's giant. Yeah, so
You see these ladies are out helping clean off tables, serve tables. This lady's in the back.
Did you shrink down my familiar? He's giant.
Well, he grew in size.
Are we able to go take a rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want?
Oh, is it? It's the time. It's midday.
It is. That's because you guys took. Well, it's probably approaching like 4.
So almost evening.
Yeah, almost evening.
So.
You guys did fight.
Yeah.
And you took a short rest. But...
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest. See if my HP will come up any.
Okay, I'm gonna start working on some stuff in my room. I
Okay.
want to work on. I think I already did this. I put that gazer eye, the sparkling one, into a. Or no, did I do the black one? Can I roll?
You need to go
I
to
don't know what
the
this-
alley.
Shut up, Stone. I'm working on shit.
So you get up and just start leaving.
I don't even get a save.
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. So I will try to resist.
How you gonna resist?
We don't notice him leaving, right?
Roll a perception check while you're resting. Nope.
Didn't think so.
All right. So you head out. You're headed to the alley. So I'm going to move everybody there, but you guys aren't there.
Okay, just so everybody else can see.
Yep. So you guys are not here. Why does it keep making your familiar huge?
He's getting bigger in size, Captain.
All right, so you get to the alley. When you get here, you go to this back alley and come to this door. This is not the same house that you got the gazer in. That's the one that was next to him. Next to it. A little farther down the alley. And you knock on the door. Are you still trying to resist?
Yep.
How are you resisting?
Just trying to move away or walk away or not do what it's trying to force me to do.
Right. It seems like the harder you try that, the more you're convinced it's.
I'm still going to try.
Okay. You sit there for about a half hour. Just sit. Be patient.
I'm going to try to unattune from the stone.
Okay.
By getting it away from me, because I know I have to not touch it for it to be attuned to me, but I'm carrying it, so.
As you pull it out and try to let it go, your grip doesn't release. She said, be patient. Now sit. As he says that, you just sit right down at the door. You hear, who is it out there?
It's me.
Tell him you have it.
Frug, and just sitting out here. Hope you don't mind. So, you know, local squatter.
Tell him you have it.
I don't even, what do I have? I have a lot of things, dude. You're gonna have to narrow this down.
Just tell him.
I have it, is what I've been told to tell you. I won't yell that one out. I'll, like, say it normally, just loud enough.
You see a door open within the door, like about.
Door.
Yeah, but it's. He says, "Show me."
I'm holding it in my hand, so I'll just be like, this one.
Is it? I will take it. He reaches out, and as soon as he grabs it, your hand releases, and he takes it from you.
Okay.
I need you to roll. I need you to roll wisdom saving throw.
Is it against magic?
Nope.
10.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. That should have been a 12. Because I hit wisdom check. I have proficiency in it, so it should have been 12.
Okay. Your mind goes blank.
And I assume I forget about the stone and everything.
Next thing you know is you wake up and you're in your room. You're sitting at your desk and you're like, I was meaning to do something.
Yes. I will check on the eye I put in salt. Is it shrunken?
Yeah, just so you know.
One of the gazer eyes in salt.
You know nothing about the stone.
I assumed, yeah.
Remember nothing. You saw nothing. The eye you put in the salt?
Yeah, I wanted to shrink it.
Roll medicine.
20.
Yeah. Seems to work just like you wanted it to.
Okay, I'll take it out and try to cover it in epoxy so it hardens and gets covered.
Okay. Just roll.
I'm trying to make a magic item. It's going to take me a bit. It's probably going to have to spend some gold, but this is the starting process of it.
Roll. Yeah, roll a nature check.
Can it be Arcana since I'm making a magic item?
Oh yeah, you're making it. Yeah. Roll Arcana.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, that thing is covered perfectly. Like it looks like it is very well preserved, and it's actually gonna.
It's very funny that this happened. I'm trying to make an item that makes it. Oh, what is it? Hold on. Somebody else do something. I have to look it up.
It's actually gonna do about half the time now because of that, the way you preserved it. All right, so you guys have made your short rest.
Woohoo!
Um,
Did I regain any HP?
Well, actually, yeah, you guys were all resting so well that you ended up just taking a long rest because nobody bothered you. After your fight, you guys were pretty worn out.
He just fell asleep.
Yeah.
So we take a long rest?
Yep.
Oh, before we do that, I cast Invisibility, Dragon's
Well,
Breath, and the shield spell into the ring.
Well, you didn't take a long rest.
Not even after coming back?
Well, no, you definitely felt like, yeah, you actually couldn't. You took a long rest on your desk, but you didn't realize it.
Oh, well, then I didn't. Okay.
You have all your spells.
Yeah, but I didn't get to cast them into the ring. Got it.
All right. It's about 6 a.m. in the morning when you all wake up.
Jesus.
What do you guys want to do?
Slept for like 12 hours.
Mm.
It was a little bit of the sewer gases got to you, and just the fighting and your injuries. You guys want to do?
Well,
I want some ale. Where'd it go?
we'll
Stairs.
meet.
Bloop, bloop,
We'll go downstairs.
bloop, 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 bloop.
Right. Everybody going downstairs?
Yeah.
I'll just say, I don't think we have any more leads to go by, do we?
No, I'm working on a magic item, but that's not anything to do with it.
But I mean, and
Yeah.
we're kind of
Fireball went off and we're completely lost.
All right, you get downstairs and Brittany's down there. Oh, you guys are up early. I expected you back last night, but I went up to check on you and you were all crashed, so I figured you had a long day. I would have left you alone. Made sure nobody bothered you.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
We're deep in the sewers, unfortunately.
I could. Unfortunately, I could tell from the smell when you came in last night.
Sorry
you get-
about that.
We'll assume you guys cleaned up when you got back last night.
Did we?
Yeah. Well, you may not have, but I'm assuming the other ones
It was like
did.
an orc. We
Yeah.
smell funny all the time.
Yeah. You weren't sure if you smelled bad or if it was still the.
The orc odor.
Yeah. Well, one of your friends came by and left you a note.
What did it say?
He's wanted to
Who's it
reach
from?
out to you. It's Rainier.
Oh,
He wanted to speak to you. He has said he had something important. And she gives you a note from him.
I haven't met him, right? My character hasn't. Because if he was the guy you guys saved in the or we saved him from when he was accidentally taken. They thought it was Flug, but it was actually him.
Yeah. I don't
Or
think
they
you.
wanted to take him, but it was actually Flug
Yeah.
that they accidentally took. Yeah,
When the
I haven't met him.
fire died.
Yeah, it was right. I think it's the same episode.
Yeah, it's addressed to Aeon.
This dude cool.
I will read it.
Go ahead, what does it say?
Dear to whom it may concern, you have impregnated many ladies across the lands. It is time for your seed to be squashed. I will come and kill you.
Sorry, I gave you the wrong note. Here's the one for that was meant for somebody else.
Who here is impregnated alive?
It
I
says
think this was the orcs.
yes. It says
Me?
Yes.
it says
My fault.
I will return at noon tomorrow. I have information on the explosion that might be able to help you.
So, as in today?
Yeah.
Ah.
Please.
I'm gonna
6
ask
hours to kill.
her. Do you know where I can get a mithril headband?
How would she know this?
What kind of headband?
Mithril or platinum?
You know what?
Like a jeweler's shop. Do you know where I can get like a headband, or I can get an item that's coated in like mithril or platinum plating?
Nope. I don't. I can ask around for you.
Yeah, I just like a local jeweler shop or something.
Yeah, I can find out for you. I mean,
That would be great. I'll give her 2 gold.
oh, what you pay me plenty. I don't need.
Okay, I will not give you.
I don't need your gold. I make plenty of money here from what you guys have invested, and tips are very, very well. You did notice that she is starting to dress nicer. Got a few new.
Oh, have we made any money from our bar?
That's a good question.
I need each of you to roll a D100.
D100.
26.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
65.
What'd I do? Oh god. I selected D100 and then something else popped up.
No, you got it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay.
That's
You did it right.
2D10 is D100.
What do I have a feeling he's doing math right now?
You each have made 23 gold.
Huzzah, we're not that rich anymore.
Well, opening night is like the best night. We'd advertised it a lot.
Well, it's been
I've
about
been here to do the ghost thing, so
yeah. It's only been. I mean, that's the rest of the week from opening night. So 23 gold. So that's not. I mean, that's expenses, everything you've covered. You paid your help. You pay for food. You paid for all that
taxes,
stuff.
rent.
Yes, I mean, you guys split quite a bit. That's 23. Basically, yeah. So you basically got 69 gold that you split between 3 of you. Not bad. What are you guys gonna do until noon?
I want to ask Brittany if she may know a place where I can sell these gems.
Yes, as a matter of fact, as I think about it, that may actually be a place you could get a headband too.
Huzzah. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Give me a second. I've just got
Are you
to.
gonna sell all those gems?
Why do you want to buy some back now?
I just want one.
Which one?
Just what type of gems do you have? I think I could use it in making this magic item.
They're all the same.
Just give me the smallest one, and I don't have anything to give you. I can give you a metal flower headband.
What will it do?
It will look pretty on your head.
No, I'm an orc. I don't need to look pretty.
I have a small knife.
I have no use for a knife.
Water skin.
I have one of those.
I have a gazer eye that I'm not using.
You know, I can give it to you because you watched that soot off my face. How about that?
Yeah. Alright, so I'll just take the smallest gem and I will keep that.
They're all the same size.
Okay, then I will have a gem.
Whichever.
That should be, I think that after I get the headband, I think I'll have everything I need for it. If you allow me to make it.
What are you trying to make?
I am trying to make basically hold on. I just looked it up. A weaker version of 2 magic items combined together. So I'm trying to make a headband that probably requires attunement that makes me immune to divination magic and makes me immune to magic that allows people to know my alignment, creature type, or read my thoughts, or which is basically divination magic, but also no creature or creatures can only telepathically communicate with me if I allow it. I've been planning to make this for a while, so it's funny that you did that thing.
Yeah.
So it will make me immune to divination magic. I can't be targeted by magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors, and creatures cannot communicate with me telepathically unless I allow it. I still have to buy the headband, so.
Okay. If you guys want to head out, you want to go out before your buddy gets there?
Before, yeah, the buddy gets here. Yeah.
Or Rainier gets there?
Yes. Agon, are you going to? Or are you going to
Where
stay
are you
here and
going?
flirt with Brittany? To sell some gems and to buy a headband.
Oh, I will stay here.
Stay here and flirt with Brittany.
In case he comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case he comes early.
Okay. You guys head out into Troll Skull Alley. I'm gonna leave you here, Big John, so you can see it. You guys know that they direct you down to, sorry, not where I was clicking. This little house down here at the end.
Oh, just right across from us?
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, I'm over here like, what?
Down here. The end. Get all this other stuff off.
I was going to say, is there still victims in the streets?
Nope, that's all cleaned up. Everybody's gone. You do see a couple of the guards are still in the area. But that's all that's left. They're just walking. You've seen these guards here. At least they rotate out. Or every about a half hour or so. If you guys head down to the house down here at the end, it's one of the jewelers. Actually, the only one.
Number 6?
Across from 6.
Across from 6. Over here.
Just Naruto run all the way over there.
Oh god, I didn't see my character over there. Character shoots in the way.
I'll move you down there.
Thank you, sir.
You guys head down and you see that There's a female opening up. Oh, yes. Are you here? You are here early.
Me and my friend have some good business I think you'll be interested in.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Come on, what type of stuff are you looking for?
You can go first since you're selling.
Right, you're in.
I need to sell these 4 gems.
Oh, yes, I like gems. Come on in. Come on in. You get in and you see that it's a pretty small shop. It looks like this is a converted like living room. You can see where like one doorway's kind of been blocked, boarded up, and then there's an entrance behind counter. It's pretty nice. It's just small. You can tell it may be her house that she converted.
Okay.
Oh, pull the gems out. How many do you have?
I have 4 gems left.
Four left. How many did you have to start with?
I had 5, but I gave 1 to my friend here.
Oh, that's a very good friend. These are nice. They're very nice. She takes and...
They were originally mine, but I gave them to him as a gift.
Okay, well, that's more information than I need. I mean, I just trying to evaluate them. She puts them down on the counter. And they kind of make noise. She says, "Oh my God, my man!" Or she pulls out a little mat and let me put them up here. I would hate to scratch them up and increase their value. Let me see these. Oh, these are nice. What are you looking to do with them?
No, I want to sell them.
Just outright. Just sell them.
Sell them outright, yes.
I mean, they're very nice. I mean, you could probably find you a nice lady if that's what you go for with somebody. If you want to.
I do not need a lady.
Okay. Oh. I mean, it might help them get past the smell.
No.
Okay.
I'm a warrior. I'm made for fighting only.
Oh, minor illusion. I'll make them smell like roses.
Woot.
Can you smell an illusion?
I believe so. You create a sound image. Oh wait, no, it's sound. That's my bad.
You look like roses. You sound like roses.
I smell like shit.
I will give you 50 gold.
Oh, it says smell. Never mind. Or any other sensory effect.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe I was wrong.
I just can't actually clean them. I can only create a smell.
What that smells? It smells good. Is that coming from you?
Yes, I guess so.
Oh, you are the best smelling orc I've ever smelled.
Thank you.
So, I will give you 50 gold each.
Can't do better than that.
So, have you ever sold anything before?
Does it look like I have?
Probably not. So how it works is I will give you a price, and if you don't like it, you say, well, I will sell them for this much. So it is up to you to determine.
About 75 apiece.
75. We're just not sure if they're quite worth 75. How about 60?
65.
You drive a hard bargain. Are you watching this encounter, Ferg?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you just...
My passive perception is 21.
Yeah, but that doesn't help in this, right?
Then yeah, I'm watching closely. I mean, I'm at like eye level with the counter, so I think it's like.
He's like, trying to see. Do I need a?
I'm also like looking in the counter if it's a glass one, like looking to see what she has.
All right, so you notice there are other gems in there that look very similar to what he is selling, marked at 150 gold a piece.
I know selling is all about making a profit, but I feel like you could sell them at least 100 gold, and I point to the other ones and turn a pretty 150% profit.
Well, you know that these aren't the same quality as those.
What about this one? I pick it up and I cast Minor Illusion. I make it glint in the light and have like a sort of like rainbow effect inside of it.
What does she need to roll to see through it?
She has to beat my spell DC, so I think it's like Wisdom.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, because that's Insight.
Yeah.
15.
Oh, it's very nice. That one. How much did you pay for that one?
This was at least because of its transitional effect, where it intercepts the light particles and then it breaks them up, and then reforms parts of them to make different shapes. We paid at least 200 gold for this, I believe.
Roll deception check.
When it was on sale.
Roll deception check.
There's one fucking character that I'm not good at, like deception. Ooh, 14. That's a.
I really find that hard to believe that you paid that much, but
you're right. It might have been like 175.
All right. So, you know, he is selling them, and I know that you're his friend. So, what is the price? What would you sell them for?
I would probably sell them for 110, 100 gold each.
Okay.
Or if selling them to you, I would sell them for 110, 100 gold each. Buying them, 150, I think is reasonable.
Roll an insight check.
Eight.
Lot of money. All right, I will give you.
Oh, I'm going to be buying some stuff, so don't worry.
Oh, what are you looking at? Maybe we can make a deal on.
I'm looking for either a platinum headband or a mithril headband with a place to put a gem in the center, but with no gem in it. So it has like claws to put a gem there. And I'm also was wondering if you could crush this gem up into dust.
Nixon looks at it. This is the same. It's the same as the ones that he has.
Yeah, and hopefully by the time you crush it into dust, it won't be the same.
You want me to? This is a beautiful gem. I mean.
Yes, but
this is worth at least.
Would be good for enchanting.
Why would you crush 150 gold piece gem? I mean.
Ooh. Have you ever enchanted something?
No, I send that out. Look, I'll give you 100. I'll give you 100 gold for a piece for your things, and I won't charge you to crush this one.
Thank you. I would go with a fine gem dust, please. And then I'm looking for either a mithril or a platinum headband that has a place for a gem or something.
All right, so she gives you.
I'm looking for something to hold the eye.
She gives you 400 gold.
Buy it. Make sure it's real gold.
I mean, 400 diamonds or dragons.
Yeah.
How about you buy it to see if it's real? Because if I buy it, it's going to be.
Oh, I'm allergic to gold.
Oh, we'll have Aegon do it. When I get back to him. I trust that they're real, because if not, I'll just kill her.
They look pretty real.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. But okay.
Save the NPC. Oh, snap.
And you're looking for a headband that's non-magical that can hold a gem.
And I pull out this shrunken eye. This.
Oh my god, what is that?
It's, have you ever met Xanthar?
Oh.
Came from one of his babies, and I put it. That's a joke.
Okay. That is pretty...
It's not a human, don't worry.
Pretty disgusting.
It's covered in varnish. It's fine.
I mean, it had a nice finish on it. Not what I was saying.
I'm gonna have to do another one to get the gem dust incorporated in there, but...
I don't have a platinum headband available, but I have some, I can have one made.
Do you have a mithril headband?
No, I do not sell mithril. It is very tough to get. Very expensive. And down here in Troll Skull Alley, you don't really get people
How
that...
much would a platinum plated headband cost?
Well, I could make you a platinum band.
If I give you a headband, could you plate it in platinum?
Oh yes, that
Make
would
it
be
cheaper?
much cheaper.
Okay, I give her my flower headband that's made of metal, and I will.
Okay.
You could break off the flower.
I could probably use that flower to make your clasp.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. If you could coat that in platinum, how much would that be?
Well, it's going to take probably three platinum to coat it. So 3 platinum would be the cost.
Just 3 platinum?
For coat it for just a plated one, yes. Much more than that if you bought a pure platinum.
Yeah, I'll give her 3 platinum.
But you have
pay up front.
Okay. And I think
as fast as you can finish it, if possible.
Going to take some time. I will have to melt these 2 of these platinum down to cover this, and you know the third is for the cost of the labor. But you know, you did bring me some nice gems, and you did get a good price. To be honest, they are about. I can sell them for about 150 gold, so it was a fair deal.
Convincing.
And then, you really want to crush this beautiful gem?
Yes.
Does it have to? Does it have to be this gem? What if I? What
gem is it? Is it like a ruby? What is it?
Yeah, it's just a red. Yeah, it's a red ruby. It's worth it's about 150.
Hold on, let me check my mind real quick. Do you have Alexandrite? It's a gem that changes colors.
Yes, I have. I do. Would you like to replace that? In fact,
if you can give me that gem and 50 gold, then yes. I don't think Alexandrite's worth as much. I don't think so.
not, but
Oh, it's worth about 50, yeah.
how about 30 gold, and I will give you, make sure you have 2 gems worth of Alexandrite.
Deal. I hand the 30 gold to Brutalis because he gave me the gem.
Woo!
Right. I will get this all done in 2 days.
Sweet. Can I have the gem dust now, or is that going to be in 2 days?
It'll take me a little bit to gather it. I have some pieces I am working on that require that, and I will have plenty of dust from that. It'll be about 2 gems worth. But all that will be completed by end of day tomorrow. The gem dust. 2 days for everything together.
Sweet, and I leave.
And don't forget about me. Come back. Tell your friends. And you, big boy, the smells of roses. If you get a woman, come back. I've got many rings that any lucky orc woman would be happy to see. Don't forget about me as you walk out. You guys gonna head back to
Yes.
Roscoe? All right. All right. While they're out, Aeon, what are you doing?
Just hanging out, talking to Brittany, seeing if she needs anything.
Of course he is.
All right, you guys are out. No, you guys, this has been one of the best things the best jobs I've ever had. Really, really appreciate it. You know, I just love hearing the stories you tell me about your adventures. What do you plan on doing next? Have you found out anything about the explosion?
Not really. Just that someone was seen running away afterwards.
Is that what I heard? Somebody said that was in here yesterday drinking that they were running away. There's a bunch of people, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to tell what is a real story and what isn't.
That's true. Did we lose Charles?
Oh, he's probably doing something. He's at work.
Okay.
Well, I made something for you and wanted you to try it and see if we could add it to the menu.
Ah, yes. I would love to try it.
I will be right back. You like pickles?
It depends. Pickled what?
It's pickled ham.
Oh, maybe.
We'll be right back. It's something I've been working on for a while. Goes back into the kitchen. She comes back with a sandwich. She goes, this is something that I had created a while back. It's my pickled ham sandwich. Would you like to try it?
Let's give her a taste.
All right.
She's gonna poison you.
As you bite into it, you can taste the salty. It tastes like the ham's a little saltier than normal, but it finishes off with like a really nice dill pickle flavor. As you look, there's no pickles on the sandwich itself, but it's actually really good.
Wow. This is another one of your masterful creations.
Thank you. I had come up with it when all we had was ham, back when we were poor and we didn't have any condiments to put on it or anything else, and we were just trying to make it taste different. And yeah, I guess you really have to like pickles to like it, but I love it. It's one of my favorites. And it reminds me of, back when we had very few things.
Well, we should put it on the menu straight away.
I was hoping you'd say that. I kind of went ahead and made enough for today's lunch, hoping that you would agree.
Well, very good. Let's do it.
All right, thank you. I will. This is Aeon's pickled ham sandwich.
I like it.
All right. And she goes off. And you see the other girls just arriving. She's like, he likes it. I told you he would. I think he likes more than the sandwich, though. All right. As you do that, these guys are headed back. What are you guys doing? About 10. You got a couple hours until Rain joins.
Still hasn't showed up yet, or?
It said noon.
No.
Still got like 2 hours left.
Say, try this sandwich, Frug.
I am not hungry. Can I quickly just run to the store and get like 50 gold's worth of spell paper?
Yeah, you know where you go back to that place you got it last time.
What's up, dude? Same thing. Thanks, bye. And then I leave, and I copy down the fog spell into my spell book.
Okay.
I say, try this sandwich, Brutalis.
I made me a really big sandwich. That puny sandwich you're eating won't even feel my hunger.
Yes, I can get you a big one. We serve all kinds. She goes back. You really want to try it?
Sure.
Aeon loves it. It's his favorite. We've actually named it after him.
Be as bad as that burnt goblin meat I ate that one time.
I'd hope not. And so she goes back. She comes back. It looks like 3 sandwiches in one.
A massive sandwich just sitting there.
Now that's a sandwich.
Just starts munching the crap out of it.
Yeah, you have had ham before, and it's good, but this has got a nice like dill pickle taste. Really good. Although you barely taste it as you pretty much swallow it whole. Yeah. I guess that means you like it.
Yes, it is very good.
That's well. Should be a good seller, I think. We have plenty for today's lunch. That'll be our lunch special today. Pickled ham sandwich. Anything else you want to do for the next hour?
Nope.
All right.
I'm gonna sit here and stuff my face.
All right. You guys get pretty full. Well, you do. I don't know if anybody else is eating. So, you see, there's a bunch of patrons come in, and it's approaching noon. The menu changes from breakfast to lunch, and a lot of people seem to be ordering the pickled hams.
Sweet.
Where are you at, Frug? What are you doing?
I'm copying down the spell book, so I'm just in my room doing copy. My study.
All right. And you see as Rainier comes up to the bar. He's looking around. He sees you across the room. He's like, "Ah, Aeon.
Hello.
Hoping to be able to catch you here. I did not know if you got my note. You guys were not here when I came by. Is there a place that we can talk in private?"
Yes, let's go upstairs to our conference room.
All right.
Our meeting area.
Brutalis, roll a perception check.
Oh God. What's up with these?
Oh yeah, you notice as you look up for a second from your food, you see that Rainier is talking to Aeon.
Okay. Wow. I actually did a good roll. I'll go with them.
Okay.
We'll head up to here. And then I'll tell the barmaids to tell Frug to meet us up there if he ever gets done shopping.
I'm back.
He's a shopaholic.
I'm
Yeah.
in my room right now.
Damn you,
always
Amazon.
at shop.
Okay. If you're in your room, I'll go get you. I'll go.
Oh, what's up? Hey, I never met this dude. What's up?
Oh yes. Frug it is, right?
I'm gonna insight him.
Okay.
See if I can tell if he has any ill intentions or anything.
All right. You're intimidating him?
Yes.
Hey, I am Frug. He doesn't seem to be intimidated.
I rolled the same, roughly the same thing, 12.
He hasn't really said anything, but he seems to be friendly.
I never met him, so I was just like...
We have met before, Frug. Met you before when you were here. Before the tavern closed, you were the brewmaster, is that correct?
Yeah.
Did make one of my favorite elves. Glad that you're still around. You may not remember me. We met in passing.
Yeah, I just met a lot of people back then.
Well, got some news about I've dealt with the Zentarum, as you know. You guys rescued me from them. When the Lords of Waterdeep ousted my father, I thought his long dark shadow was finally gone for good. The truth is, I want nothing to do with him. But his spies hound me daily. One of them, a gnome named Dalakar, had been watching me for months. And about 10 days ago, the spy was suddenly nowhere to be seen. My father didn't trust many people, but he trusted that gnome. I've spoken to a few of Dalakar's friends. Apparently he was on a special mission to retrieve the Stone of Lore. And was afraid that...
Never heard of it.
I was afraid that the Zentarium and Xanathar Guild were close to catching him. You know, when he heard about my kidnapping, he wanted more information about the adventure and who had rescued me. He had asked me about you guys. And I told him. I think he was planning to pay you a visit to deliver the Stone of Galore to my father in Neverwinter.
Well, I know about the stone, right?
Yep.
I didn't get my memory wiped.
Nope.
I say, well, Frug here has the stone.
I have what?
You do?
He has the stone.
Where?
Yes.
Where is it?
I don't have anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's one of Frug's many jokes.
I mean, I have a lot of jokes, and I have a lot of secrets. I don't have that.
I'm confused then. Have you seen it?
Yes, he was just using it
I
earlier.
conjure up the image of the gem that I just sold. Was it this? It's the only stone I really have.
I say, it's the stone that was that told us to.
Oh, I have it, and I
back
take off my
home.
shoe. I have a rock in my shoe. It's been in there for a little bit. Is this it?
That's.
It's a rock.
Can I do an insight check on Frug?
Yes. You are confused, but you believe he has no memory of it. I think he's being 100% truthful.
This is strange.
Well, did you see it? Can you describe it to me?
I'll describe what I saw it, right?
Yep. You all
Yeah,
have seen it. In fact, Brutalis actually held it.
Huh?
You held it.
Well,
I don't know
and
what
at
you're
first,
talking about.
yeah, I remember now. At first, they were going to give it to me.
Yeah, because Brutalis found it.
Yeah. It is an oval-shaped rock with like 3 grooves in it. It's kind of a turquoise color, I believe.
I don't remember what.
And I tell him, yes, and Frug said that it could tell us the history about objects or things, and he was asking them. He asked the stone where Xanthar's hideout was, and that's what.
Did it tell him?
I don't think so.
I think I told you everything it told me.
It didn't.
This is Caden speaking, not me. Not Fruit.
It didn't.
I think I told you guys everything it told me, and I told you it didn't tell me it.
Yeah.
It just showed me him.
It just showed. He was shown a picture or a image of him, or it, I guess, a beholder.
I know Xanthar, yeah, I know him. He's a beholder. He runs the Xanthar Guild.
Well,
been in the city for a while.
But I guess apparently can I mean, I'm pretty smart and very wise. Can I figure out that maybe the stone has put some spell on him? Is there something I can roll, or
roll Arcana check? Yeah, you figure that if he no longer has the stone, that could be why he doesn't remember having it.
Say it appears that Frug maybe maybe the stone has put him under some kind of spell.
I would know that. No, I'm pretty good with magic. I would know that.
Not as powerful as that stone is. It's far more powerful than you are.
All right, this is a stone. I've never met a stone I couldn't pick up and put down and remember where I put it.
You do recall that when he identified it, that there was there could be a side effect to it or losing it. Something to that effect is what you remember.
Yeah, I think something has happened since last night. Either the stone has taken control of Frug, or something magical has come across since last night, and it's difficult to tell. But this stone is extremely dangerous, so I can understand why this has happened, Rainier.
Well, is there any information that you have gotten in your research or investigation of this blast? I've told you everything I know.
Just that someone in a cloak was seen running away afterwards, and we tried to chase him into the sewer, and we just found a Dragor hideout, and then we were attacked by goblins and some slime, and then we came to a gate that we could not pass, and apparently the stone told Frug that we needed to turn back, so that meant it must have been very dangerous on the other side of that gate.
That is good to know. I know that you have been working with the Harpers.
Yes, we haven't spoken to them in a while.
They are.
I guess it's only been a couple of days.
They are the ones who told me to come speak with you, as I am a member as well. And now you notice for the first time that he has the same symbol that you guys have. He's had it before, we just never knew what it was, and just now you guys realize that he is a Harper himself. Let me go speak with them and see if there's anything they know. Was there a description of the fella or the person fleeing?
Nope, just that he was cloaked.
Was he tall, wide, thin?
Couldn't tell us anything.
We don't know.
Let me see what I can find. We'll see if I can speak to other witnesses.
Wait, do we still have that amulet that the kid found?
Yeah, we have this. We know what caused the fireball was this. And I take it out of like a pouch because I've been like studying it. It's a string. It has 2 beads on it. I think it's a Oh, I know. It's a necklace of fireballs. You take one off, you throw it. We think that's what happened. We don't know why. We don't know who threw it. But it landed in a barrel.
Who do you? The guards don't know you have this.
Nope.
Well, let's keep it that way for now.
Yeah, that's why I'm not wearing it.
That's interesting. That looks not familiar, but I've heard of something like that. That will help in my investigation. In the meantime, the Harpers do have something they would like you to do, if you are interested.
What is it?
One of them will meet with you in a couple hours to bring you the mission. They did not tell me what it was, as I had other things I am dealing with at the moment. One was to come speak with you, but I will send them word that you are free to maybe take on another mission. Is that fair?
Sure. In the meantime, maybe we need to go search Frug's room for the stone.
Yeah, sure. Just let me go in my room real quick, and then you can search it.
Well,
you can look through my stuff. I just have to like 2 things I need to get, and you can't look at those things. You can look at everything else.
I would like to, if you don't mind, Frug, if I look, since I know what it looks like.
Yeah, I just gotta get the 2 things, and then you're
Okay.
good. I go inside and I grab
the stone.
one of the books off of the shelf, and there's a small container I have under my desk, and I'll pull those 2 out. And okay, you're good to look through.
All right. Roll investigation checks, both of you. In fact, Rainier's gonna do this. We can help you.
Not the greatest roll, but average.
All over there in his room, ransacking it. Brutalis, roll investigation. I'm assuming you're looking with them. 16. Don't seem to be finding it. Yeah, it sure is not here. It does not surprise me that.
Do you think it may have some kind of power to leave by itself?
No, it probably could not leave by himself, but was Frug acting strange at any time?
Always.
It's kind of my shtick.
Guess it's kind of hard to tell with him, but.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down and talk to Brittany.
Okay.
Like privately. I'm gonna ask her if Frug left while we were asleep.
Yes, he
leave.
Said he was headed out. Said he'd be back. Was gone for probably 2 hours and then came back.
Did he look or sound strange?
He rushed out when I asked where he was going, if he needed anything, and kind of ignored me. Said he would return.
Thank you.
When he came back, he didn't acknowledge anybody and went straight to his room. That was odd, but it's Frug.
Yes.
He's always odd.
That's for sure. Thank you for your information.
Yes. Everything all right?
Yep. Everything's fine. No need to worry.
Or do you need me to keep an eye on him further?
He'll probably be okay, but if he does leave without us in the middle of the night again, let me know.
Yes.
I guess you're not here in the middle of the night, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Anything for you.
Thank you.
As she, like, puts her arm, like, reaches out and touches, like, your arm. She says, anything for you.
Yes, I wish my charisma was higher. I'll see you later. I guess I'm average.
Yeah.
I'm just an average elf. Okay. I'll go back up there.
Okay. So, yeah, he, Rainier is like, yeah, like this stone has, I will tell you more when I find out more information, but it kind of has a mind of its own, I guess you could say.
Well, it appears that Frug left on his own in the middle of the night. Didn't tell anybody where he was going. He was gone for several hours. So he must have given the stone to someone else.
Do you remember who that was, Frug?
I don't even remember having the stone. I just remember getting back from the sewers, and then I was at my desk. That's it.
You do remember going to the alley?
I went to an alley.
And then next thing you knew, you were...
And then I was at my desk.
Was it the same alley we went down? Where the sewer was?
No.
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 Well, perhaps the stone has tricked you into giving it to someone else, or you are under the spell of a superior magical force or being. Maybe Xanthar himself.
Oh, let's please hope.
Magical.
Let's please hope that Xanathar has not gotten that stone. That would be one of the worst outcomes that we could have.
Well, if the stone is evil, and we asked about Xanthar, and the stone refused to give up Xanthar's location, the stone may have had some way of communicating with Xanthar, and by some magical force, Xanthar forced Frug to deliver it to him.
Well, if there was anybody who could control that, but it doesn't, it really can only communicate with the person who has it, from what I know of it.
Well, there are many evil gods that could be at play here. We don't know what if they decide to intervene in the doings of the mortal plane, then it would be out of our hands, and they could do whatever they want with the stone.
Let's hope that has not happened. I will return tomorrow. Hopefully I have some more information for you to go on. But again, I suggest you do not speak to the town guard, as they are investigating this as well. And who knows who has control of them. We can find the stone first. It would be best.
Sounds like we already found the stone and then we lost it, so what you guys say is true.
It could be. Yet. It is an odd stone. I will leave it at that. I will see you tomorrow. I'll see my way out. Him take off. Alright, what do you guys do?
Did he say what the mission the Harpers were giving us was?
That somebody would be by shortly to discuss that with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember any stones, so I don't know.
I don't know what stone you're talking about.
Does Brutalis not know, or?
I mean, I know, but I don't know. I give it away. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you know what stone they're referring to. You're like, what do you mean that thing's magic? What's...
Wait,
I don't
there
know.
was magic in that? It's a good thing I gave it away then. I can't remember who I gave it to.
I guess we just wait then.
All right. As you guys are trying to figure it out, Brittany comes up to get you. She says, somebody who claims to be a friend is here to see you. Said he has business with you.
Very interesting.
Well, thank you. Let's go see to this person.
As you gently walk past Brittany, not saying anything.
All right, you get down there and you recognize it's Mert. Hey, it's good to see you, my friends. Very good to see you. I have spoken with Rainier, and he said that you are ready for another adventure. Is that true?
Yes. Much bloodshed is needed.
Oh, this, unfortunately, I believe may not be bloodshed related, if you know what I mean. Everything we do does not mean going out and killing people. In fact, we try to avoid it. Look,
You're in the wrong business.
can we sit around one of these tables and get an L?
Sure.
All right. Pulls you guys over to one that's... Actually, he's like, oh, this is too close. He goes to this bigger one over here.
Say, if you like ham, we have a delicious new sandwich lunch special.
Oh, yes, I do. I love ham. Who doesn't? I mean, that's the second best part of a pig.
I'll motion for Brittany to bring us a sandwich for him.
Okay, yes.
Say, this one's on the house.
Oh, yes, so he looks like he can eat a lot. I will give him the double. As he goes and he's gone for a little while. Any drinks? One of the other ladies comes up. Can I get you drinks or anything? Yes, I'll take one of your finest ales. That's on the house too? I'm kidding. I'll pay for this one. I'll pay for this. I'll take the same. You guys don't need to do it. I'm coming to you for a job, not coming to me. So I will get the ale. Anybody else? Brug? Aeon? Brutalis? Brutalis?
Yeah, I'll just take one of my regulars, special brews.
All right. Brutalis, I think, told me that if he's ever down here to just keep his mug from reaching the bottom. We'll get you.
Yes, always keep mine full.
All right, she heads off. He goes, well, one of our members, Martin Murrig, has allied himself with a gang of doppelgangers.
Do I know what a doppelganger is?
Make
None of us know what a doppelganger is.
I
make
was just looking at stats for these guys. What have
make
nature
yeah, do a nature check.
or arcana? Are they more magical or are they more nature?
No, nature.
Ooh, 20.
Oh yeah.
Natural.
You know they're shapeshifters that can take on the appearance of any other humanoid. They can blend in pretty well into any.
And what was the dude's name? Sorry about that.
His name is Martin Merrig. Look, we need an unbiased opinion. We'd like you to track down and speak with each of the doppelgangers, engage their trustworthiness.
So are they supposed to be on our side then?
Well, one of our members has aligned himself with them. He's allied himself. And we just need to know if they're trustworthy. But trust me, having a group of 5 doppelgangers on our side could prove very useful. They are shapeshifters, and, you know, that could come in handy. But if they are not trustworthy, we may not think that this is a good idea.
Are there any shapeshifters that are trustworthy?
There are some. I just need you to determine if any of them are. There are 5 of them that we need you to speak to.
Okay.
You will, if you head to the yawning portal, you can meet Atram there, and he can introduce you to at least one of them, their leader. I believe she works there.
Okay.
But if you could get this information, and I'll come back tomorrow to see what you were able to find out. If you do that, you will each receive 50 dragons. Completing that.
Very good.
What say you?
Sounds good to me.
Seems easy enough.
You would think, right?
I would think yes. If I only had a brain.
If I only had a... All right. He says, well, I will... This sandwich is very good, by the way. Not quite as good as bacon, but what is that? What is that flavor that hit you at the end?
It's a pickle.
Oh, yes, yes.
Pickled ham.
Strange, very strange, but delicious all at the same time. All right, well, don't let me keep you. Please, I will finish up here, but if you could, you know, head out soon, that would be excellent.
Sure. Are we all ready to go? Frug and
Probably.
Brutalis?
Yes.
It's only been like a few hours, so my thing is already. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right. You guys gonna head to the yawning portal?
Yep.
All right. You guys head out through Troll Skull Alley. Once you get out there, you realize that the guards who are normally there have actually gone. No guards out there. Where is your character?
Ouch.
Whose character?
There it is. Hey.
You broke it. Okay, which way were we going?
You guys head through Troll Skull. You realize that where the explosion with has been cleaned up pretty well, and they're actually just starting now to repair a lot of the damages. And I need... Who's leading the way?
I don't think I've been to the yawning portal that much. So.
Aegon.
And I need you to roll I need you to roll a D100. Dono hype on the stream. You're the man. Thanks, man. $5 dono from Zombie.
It's better than nothing.
No, I appreciate it, man. Awesome. Thank you. Dono hype in the chat. All right. What'd you roll? 82?
Yep.
All right. Pretty uneventful as you get to the yawning portal. And we're missing one of the characters, but no biggie.
I was going to say, where should we go?
He's taking his sweet time. Looks like he was working on some stuff and kind of lost track of where you guys were.
Small in it.
I do only have a 25 speed. You guys have 30.
Those short little legs of yours.
He's like, I'm coming, I'm coming. You get in and you make it to the bar. Gotta figure out why that didn't pop up. What's up, Happy Tao? Thanks for the host. Google Chrome is having some.
I don't know if it's Google Chrome because I was looking at the settings for Roll20 and they were having issues this week.
Oh, were they? No, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Just
they had some downs.
every time I click on something, it takes like 4 clicks before it actually. All right, and you guys are looking for Matrim Merrig. Said that he would meet you there.
So Rainier is here also?
Nope, sorry. I thought I got rid of everybody who wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay, who are we looking
You see Durham. Hey, how you guys doing? What can I get you to drink?
for? Nothing.
We are actually here to meet someone this time.
Oh. Okay, well, how's business going, by the way?
Very good, actually.
I've heard nothing but good stuff. I see you have not taken any of my business, which is good, but I think we share some patrons. They were telling me about your special today of that ham sandwich. It sounds delicious. I know that, I've been there a few times, and for breakfast, those pancakes are the best I've ever had.
Thank you. Yes, you're welcome anytime, of course. And we are not meant to be competition to you. We want to.
No, we're far enough away, and there's plenty of people here in Waterdeep to share our business. Question I have is, who was it again you were looking for?
Mark McGrath. What was his name?
Martin. It was just Martin. I didn't write down the last name.
Martram Merrig. That's who you're looking for?
Martram, sorry. Martram.
Or Matram, sorry.
Matram. Matram.
Oh, 3 strings. That's who you're looking for. 3 strings. He's down at the end of the bar. You look down and he points to this guy down here. Right here. Yes, he's down there if you want. What do you guys do?
Guess we walk down there.
All right. Yes, I am. I'm 3 strings.
Yes, we've been sent to speak with you.
Who sent you? You see, he's kind of out of it a little bit.
The Harpers.
Oh, the Harpers. Yeah, sorry, I did not see your crest. Yes. Mert sent you. He wants you to talk to somebody, right?
Yes.
I trust you. Trust me, they are good people. I think it is great for us to help them, and I'll introduce you to their leader. Her name is Bonnie. You have a seat at the table over there. That is her. She will come assist you. You see her. She kind of looks over and sees 3 strings, and she goes, kind of looks, is this them? Yes, it's them. Get them drinks on me, and we can sit down and talk. Okay, I will. She takes off. Well, what do you want to drink? What would you like?
I'll just have the regular cheap ale.
Nothing for me, thanks.
Okay, and some for the orc, I guess. She takes off. He says, yes, have a seat there. She is, I can't sway what you're doing, but I just say that she is good people. I will send them each your way, and while she's gone, I would like you to meet each one. You can speak to Bonnie last.
Okay.
And she comes back with the drinks. He goes, no, you do what you're doing. I'll have him speak to the others. You go, we'll call you last. But I would like to state my case. No. You last. So she goes off. He sends her away. So you see
Whoa.
one of the doppelgangers comes up and he just looks like it's kind of a random human. He sits down. Well, what do you want?
We were told to judge them, right?
You are being judged. No. Well, we just wanted to meet you and get to know you a little bit.
Yes. Well, if you talk to Bonnie.
We're going to speak with Bonnie a little later.
I will not speak to you until you have spoken to her.
Is she your leader?
She is who we speak to. I can tell you now that speaking to all of us would not help you. Speaking to her first would. In fact, she's really the only one you need. We do what she said.
Can I do an insight check on this?
Yep.
Mofo.
I guess I'll do the same.
Ah. That's what I get for being sober. The only sober
23.
one here.
I'm sober. I didn't drink that much. I only drank like one mug and one mug here.
Only 2 giant mugs of alcohol.
He doesn't seem very trustworthy, but what he's saying is you think is the truth. Like he just seems like he doesn't seem like he could be trusted on his own. But when he tells you you need to speak to Bonnie, that part of his statement seems truthful.
So don't trust him, but trust what he says.
Yeah. Hey, could you pay attention to the game? That's a hand.
I'm paying attention.
All right, well, the typing is getting
All
low.
I hear is clickety, clickety, clickety.
All right, so he says, "Speak to Bonnie. We will do what she said." Three Strings is like, "All right, we can."
I just really want to call him Kubo. But that's 2 strings. I can't remember it. Okay, I can remember 3 strings. I can't remember his name. Sorry. Martin? Is that what it is?
No, three strings is fine.
Okay, 3 strings. I'm very bad with names. It appears that they do not want to speak with us until you've spoken to Bonnie. I know you tried to
Yes,
convince them otherwise.
I will. Yes, Bonnie, please go speak with them. I will. I'll go speak with them. I am Bonnie.
So you are a doppelganger as well?
I would like it if you did not announce that out loud. But yes, I believe that I can offer our services to you. I think that we'd become a great asset to the Harpers. We have, Three Strings has really become an ally to us and has helped us a lot, and we are looking for a purpose. And we believe that everything he has said about the Harpers is great, and what you do, I believe that we could help a lot.
Can I do an insight check on her?
Yes. Yeah, you believe that she is very trustworthy.
I say, do you have a god that you worship?
not specifically, but
Is it the Moonweaver?
I believe that we find favor in doing good things. At least that's what I believe.
That is good to hear.
You should try Baravar Cloak Shadow. He's the gnome god of illusions. It's a good place to start. Sorry for interrupting.
Well, I've met a few gnomes that are rather friendly. It's a good recommendation, I believe. So, I know that, you know, my companions can be a little rough, but I will have them speak to you. They do listen to me, but they are all over at that table there.
Well, can they be trusted? I mean, will any of them go rogue and decide to break off on their own, or
they
turn traitor against us?
They do what I tell them to do.
What would you say the reason is that they follow you?
Well, I have been their leader for many years. I am a bit older than them, but you know, as a doppelganger, it's a tough life. Many people find it hard as doppelgangers to find their own identity, as we end up taking on others.
It's understandable.
And
pardon me for asking, but how long do doppelgangers usually live for? Are you like the elves, or are you like the humans?
Probably somewhere in between. You know, we seem to get ourselves in trouble, so sometimes our life is cut a little shorter than it should be because of actions that we make. But I can assure you that we are looking for a purpose.
Can I insight check?
Yeah.
That is what we are hopeful of.
She's good. We can trust her, man. There's nothing we need to worry about.
Well, I can assure you that if you keep the Harpers in your good graces and maintain a path of goodness and wanting to help us, that you can have a long and prosperous career helping us.
I believe this would be a very good relationship that we could create. I must get back to work. If you would go speak to the others, I will tell them that it is free to speak with you, but I must get back to work.
Yes. Okay, very good.
He walks up to Three Strings. Thank you. Thank you for the intro. I hope it works out. You guys see us. Hey guys, what you doing? It's good to see you guys here. Haven't seen you in for a long time. You guys recognize Floon? Yeah, you guys.
I don't know who this man is. Should I kill him?
I know that story about how we fought our way out of that. And, you know, it's a great story. I really...
Remember, we saved you. You didn't fight.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I could say I helped a little bit, but I really feel sorry about your friend.
Say
Hey,
thank you.
he was.
Thank you, and it's good to see you. And then I get up and go over to the table with the
It's good to see you too.
with the doppelgangers.
You see him just go sit down at the table.
Any
Walk away from the drunk guy.
divination spells? I should have picked some. Could have like read this guy's mind or something.
Yes.
I'll go over there and talk to them too.
So
Yeah.
we can speak to you.
We have spoken with Bonnie, and she assures us that you're all of good character and you're ready to help us on the mission of the Harpers.
We serve her, so if she tells us to do something, we will. We do not serve the Harpers. We serve her.
Well, that is an attitude you may want to change if you want a long and prosperous career with the Harpers. I think you could be very successful and build a great life for yourself so that you don't have to worry about finding your place elsewhere.
We have found our place with her. And if that is what she chooses, then we will follow her.
I suppose I can admire that, the loyalty.
Our loyalty is to her. Roll.
I think I hit the wrong mute button. Sorry. I had to move my mic.
Frug and Aeon, roll an insight.
Try to click on intimidation.
What happened right before this? I think I muted you.
Oh, they said that they will listen to her. So both of you get the impression that these guys on their own cannot be trusted. That if the Harpers are going to deal with anybody, they need to deal directly with Bonnie. She is very trustworthy.
Do I get any impression that they would wander off on their own during a mission?
No, you just think that separate from her, these guys couldn't be trusted.
Okay. Understandable. I'm gonna mute the right one this time.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do while you're here?
Nope.
I'm gonna look into the portal. Not get into it, but just lean over and look into it, see if I see anything interesting.
All right, roll perception.
I don't know. I'm not good at these. Fuck. Can't make that joke. Every time I make that joke, I roll a 1.
Yeah, you just look into darkness. And it's dark.
Yeah.
Were we supposed to meet Mert somewhere?
He said he'd come
After?
back the next day and
Okay.
find
I
out
toss
what
the
you have.
gold in, and then I leave.
You see
Good luck.
this guy as you go to toss it. Reaches out and tries to snag it from here. Do that.
I minor illusion another gold that splits off from it, so he doesn't know which one's which.
He missed anyways. I don't know why you're tossing gold down there.
Some astral being will get it, and maybe they'll look kindly upon me in the next few days.
I think that goes into the astral plane.
Yeah. Where do you think it goes? You want to jump in there and check?
I've seen
You're
shit.
self-confident?
I've seen shit come out of there that make your toes
That
curl.
might look like it comes from the astral plane. I don't think it goes anywhere specific. I think it changes, but that's just me.
I don't know. It's fun to sit here and watch people look in it. When I've seen guys looking there, sat there, turned around to grab my bear, turned around, they were gone. I was here one day. Damn troll came out of that thing. In fact, I think that orc over there may have been here. Bottom. That
Sorry, there's a train going by.
Do we hear him?
yeah.
Yes, I fought the troll before.
Oh yeah, it is him. Hey, that was a good show you guys put on.
It wasn't meant to be a show.
Yeah. I tend to believe that shit comes out of here on purpose sometimes. It's fun, keeps me away from the wife.
Sorry, that was a long train.
Alright, well, cheers to you. Hopefully no more trolls come out. That's why I sit over here.
Yes, we best be getting back. Is it like the middle of the night now? Is that what it is?
It's past dinner time, probably approaching. It's dark outside.
Then I will. Yeah, let's head back. I still gotta wait for my thing to come back. I'll stop by the thing. Is my gem dust done? Can I at least pick that up?
It would be, yeah. Gonna
Okay,
stop
pick
by
up the
there.
gem dust then. And before I go to bed, I put on another coat of varnish. Or I like mix some of the gem dust with the varnish and I revarnish the eye so it has some of the gem dust around it.
Okay. So you stop by. He's like, tomorrow pick up your headband, but gives you quite a lot of the dust.
So I'll probably just use like a fourth of it or like an eighth of it.
All right.
What should I put for that in my inventory? How should I keep track of that?
But 1.5 things of gem dust. There's some bigger chunks in it. It's not all the same grain. It looks like it's literally like she was shaping them and putting them into stuff, and it's just pieces, and like she tried to grind it up as much as possible, mash it up, but they left some bigger pieces in there.
I will put the finer dust into the epoxy powder.
Okay.
I'll save some of the pieces.
All right. All right, it's pretty dark out as you guys are headed back. Need everybody to roll a perception check.
If we're doing the thing where you can't roll below your passive, my passive perception is 21.
No.
Well, that's okay. I got a 30. Never mind.
I get a 9.
Man, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Damn it. I tripped over myself. I stubbed my big toe on the trying
Our
to
rocks
get
sticking
around.
out of the ground.
Where are you going? You turn Frug, you see this guy. As you're walking, you look and you see this guy. Looks like he was coming up at you, but he realized you noticed him. He stopped.
I cast Dragon Breath and I just, on my familiar, and I just breathe fire into the air. And I say, do you really just want to mess with us? We're just trying to get home.
I'm just seeing what you were shopping for at this time of night.
Does he not even react to the Dragon's Breath coming out of my familiar?
Didn't seem to.
Is Frug by himself, or are we there?
No, you're right behind him. As he starts talking to somebody, you see, holy shit, like there's a guy in the shadows.
I'll do Fire Breath since I said it.
Because he saw them, it looked like this guy may have been trying to do something else.
Do you guys just want to? You just want to leave them? Should we just leave them?
You're not going anywhere.
Okay, I cast Fog Cloud and we walk away.
All right, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay, if we're going in
Hold
fight,
on.
then I won't cast Fog Cloud.
Hold on, let me clear this real quick. Okay, remember, click on your thing and then roll.
Yep, click on the token first.
Okay, so I won't cast. If we're getting to a fight, then I won't cast Fog Cloud.
Yes, okay.
Jesus! Why is mine so low? God bless it. My initiative.
Mine was pretty low too. I got a 4.16.
Yeah, I got a 3.14.
Well, the good thing that your buddy has a high perception because they would have attacked you without.
Without warning?
This dude looks like he's out of it.
Fight.
Gotta change something on
it.
there.
Yep, I'm going last. Do we see just the one guy or the two guys behind him as well?
Oh yeah, you definitely see that.
Everything.
Because of Frug's massive perception. Got a really massive perception. You're like, wow, that perception is. Yeah, he sees them, keeps them from getting a surprise round on you, but they go first. Says,
Oh, you want to put the turn initiative in order?
why don't you just give me what you got from there, little man?
Dragon breathe fire. You think I'm scared of you?
I think that's the first time I've dealt with something that breathed fire.
It's about to be the last time.
Boys, I think we have us a smartass on our hands.
Boys, I think we have some dead guys in front of us.
All right, that's all they do. They're just talking their whole turn.
Okay, I'll just have Lufberg move up in front of me on my shoulder and just breathe fire at. Or he'll go up here onto the corner of that house and breathe fire on all of them.
Okay.
15-foot cone.
Wouldn't you want to be in front of him?
Well, I was thinking he's like on the wall, like right here, and he's peeking around and he's breathing fire.
Okay.
They have to make a dexterity saving throw and beat a 15. I rolled really good on that.
Yeah. Okay, dex.
I rolled 1 below max damage. They have to beat a 15 for dex.
Oh, shit. Yep, none of them do it. How much damage?
17 to all of them.
Do you think that scares me? As you see the two behind him, like, cover up, and as they do, they just... Looks like they sucked in.
He'll try to not breathe it on any of the buildings. He'll only try to breathe it on the ground.
Okay. We're doing a cone.
If possible.
Yeah, well, I'll roll for that stuff.
Alright, I have a plan if that doesn't work.
It looks like the...
I should have chose fire. Fuck, I should have chose frost or something.
One of the bushes right in front of this. The house seems fine, but one of the bushes catches fire. All right, Aeon, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast a spell on this guy that looks like an extra from an 80s skating movie.
He is would be the lead skater.
Yes. I guess I just cast it, right?
Yep. What are you casting?
Hold person.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be deadly if my fire breath stays up, because I don't think he can succeed on Dex if he's paralyzed.
What does he have to? What's your spell saving throw? Wisdom saving. If you go to your,
saving throw.
yeah, but what's your, on your character sheet? If you go to spells at the top, it'll say spell DC.
14.
And it's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He is held.
And I say, never mind. I was going to say something cheesy.
You can say it. Say it.
No. I'm not gonna say it.
Come on.
To the max, man.
Can't say you're gonna say
my
it.
character wouldn't say it.
All right.
It's me saying, not my character. So I'm not gonna say
Okay. All right. Rug, what are you doing? You see that this guy like freezes.
Hold on. Dang it. I was saying if my melee spell attack roll counted as an attack roll to be a critical. It does not. So I will just toll the dead. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
What does he need to beat?
15.
He does not.
Takes 5 points of necrotic damage. And I'll move over here. And I'll just lean up against the wall. Just like told you. Actually, I'll lean up against this wall.
Brutalis, what are you doing?
I'm gonna dash in front of him. Before I strike him down, I want to ask him who sent him here.
They can't move or speak when they're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Wait, he can't speak at all?
Yeah, can't.
I guess I'm just gonna strike him down then.
Uh,
He doesn't seem too powerful. These other guys died pretty easy.
you have advantage too.
Yep.
Oh, I have an advantage.
And if it hits, it's a critical.
Wait, if it does hit, it's a critical?
Yeah,
Awful.
paralyzed fucks somebody up. Like,
Oh,
paralyzed
dude.
fucks people up. Which means if you put Divine Smite in it, it's also a critical.
Off with his head.
See,
No
that works
mercy.
for me because if it hits as a critical, then I do a savage attack and it does double damage.
Roll.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir.
Let's go.
That's why people will
Let's hit
multiclass
this
into
guy.
Sorcerer to get bonus action Paralyze.
No.
That is a mess.
Well, he
God
rolls twice.
bless it.
Oh no, no, yeah, roll again.
Ah,
In fact, actually, that actually was a hit because he doesn't have his dex bonus
Well,
right
roll
now.
twice to see.
But
if-
roll again. See if you get a.
It doesn't matter because it's automatically a critical.
Oh, roll again.
right.
Yeah, it was even.
Close.
Okay.
A 19.
So-
We're good.
Okay, so then I would.
So
go with the slap.
just roll your damage, and we're just gonna double it.
42.
Off with his head.
Dude, this dude is like sliced in half all the way. There's nothing left of him.
I won.
You.
I don't know why I did the radiant though.
Because you wanted to Divine Smite.
Yeah. You do a divine?
No, I just did regular sword slash.
Do you have Divine Smite clicked?
Yes.
Nope. Oh, I do.
Right.
well,
I assume you
he's
wanted
still dead.
Divine Smite.
Yeah, I thought for
Your
sure.
God-
I'm still dead.
Your god wanted you to divine smite. him.
Yes.
Yep.
And
My lord
automatically
wanted
put it.
He is bloodied.
Yeah, so it says for
Very-
the savage stack. It says when hit a scored critical hit, roll again to add extra damage.
Oh. So
Oh, so you get to roll another weapon dice?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, so roll. So unclick. Savage attack.
Well,
Well, it doesn't matter.
whoops.
Well, yeah, he rolled
Oh
12. Jesus.
shit!
So that's
Another
42 plus
24.
12.
Another.
2 plus 12.
Yeah. Well, that kills him. So how do you want to do this?
I finally get to use Savage Attack.
How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna swing my sword around, just go straight down as hard as I can, slicing through every vertebrae on the way down.
All right. Yeah. As you
My sword so good that it gets stuck in the ground.
yeah, pretty much you come straight down, just miss his head right into his clavicle, through his back, and right out his side as he kind of falls into and hits the ground. You sliced him in half. He is dead. What do you guys want to do? It's the fastest.
I want to loot that body.
I'm stomping out the bush so it doesn't get on fire.
Okay, yeah, it didn't get very big, so you were able to put it out pretty.
I was gonna do ice breath if it lit the building on fire. I was gonna recast dragon's breath as ice breath to counteract it, but we're good.
Oh, the building saved. The bush caught immediately. All right.
Cast spells into my ring because I assume we're done. So.
Okay, so I need to roll investigation on this guy.
Yep.
In front of me.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any town guard anywhere.
Okay. Roll perception.
Oh. Excuse me, Jesus.
You do see some town guard, but down at the very end of not where they're.
Is it like illegal for us to do this, or like I don't know what the laws are of the city?
Oh, not if you were attacked.
I got 7 on my investigation, so I probably won't be able to loot.
You find that they do have. You see that he's got a scimitar, a couple daggers, some studded leather armor.
You just see me looking at the ring, just casting spells.
Do I see this scimitar? Do I see him pick up the scimitar?
You see he has it. What do you do with the scimitar?
Does it look like it's the same scimitar as the other people that attacked us before?
Like it is very similar to that scimitar. Yep.
Oh, can I roll an investigation check to look for like gang symbols?
Yeah.
Fuck.
None that you recognize.
I had a plus 14. My 1 is a 15. My natural 1 is better than my initiative.
Just
Yeah, I rolled a natural, so
one's an automatic fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least in our
Yeah, I
world.
don't blame you.
I
I stomp and get some of the ash in my eyes. I'm just like, ah.
Are scimitars unusual to see, like, because it seems to me like it'd be not a typical weapon, or is it a typical weapon of this area?
Well, you guys have run into them a lot, and it always seems that the people who are fighting you have them. So roll an intelligence check.
Do I just
No,
click
the
on
people fighting us
Yep.
like to make cutting motions a lot.
They like to die easily.
Yeah, these look very similar to the ones that the guys who attacked you before. So maybe made by the same people.
Okay, I'm gonna like just examine the handle and like the build of it, so that if we see him again, I can recognize it.
Okay.
Because I didn't look that close at the other ones, so I'm gonna try and memorize, see if there's any markings on the sword at all.
Okay. You guys gonna check the other guys or?
Well, I rolled a natural 1, so
To investigate?
I rolled a natural 1 to look for the gang marks, so I assume I'm like out.
Okay.
So I can move closer to investigate them, right?
Yep. Aeon, you gonna check him at all?
Nope, I don't
Go
do
for
that.
this first
Okay.
dead guy.
Roll an investigation.
Worked for me this time.
Yeah, again, you see that they've got both of these guys have scimitars and a light crossbow.
Can Aegon use the light crossbow?
He's got 2 bows already.
Is this one more powerful than the other?
No, it's just a normal light. It's just a light crossbow.
Say, I like to feel the string on my fingers.
All right, roll an investigation on the other guy.
Yeah. Come on, give me some good luck.
All right, as you're checking this guy, you see a pouch on his belt.
What is in the pouch?
It looks like there are 3 copper pieces, a gold ring,
Ooh.
and a gold chain, gold necklace.
Do I sense like either of these are magical at all?
Like an Arcana check.
Gotta go.
I've never
Go to the
done
bathroom.
this ever.
All right.
I can't hold it anymore.
All right. Yes.
This will be my first Arcana check.
That's above average.
Yeah, that's not bad. You don't see any symbols on them or anything.
They just look like regular chains to me.
Yep.
A regular ring.
Regular gold chain and regular.
If I feel suspicious about it, I could just have to pull it out.
Yeah, you don't see anything that looks.
Okay, I'll take the pouch with all the things inside of it.
All right, roll a intelligence check.
Oh my god, I suck at these two.
You're like, oh, maybe if I rolled this guy over this other guy, maybe he's got a similar pouch. He's got the same belt.
Does he? Okay, so I do so.
Yep. So as you do that, you see there is
another pouch.
Yeah, it's in about the same location, but it's the same type of pouch. It looks like it's like these guys are wearing the same type of uniform.
Okay, I reach down and grab the pouch and slowly open it, just in case there's a booby trap in it.
All right. This one is got 5 platinum in.
Woohoo!
Brug, you notice as you're watching him do that, Captain has looks like a bulge in his pocket.
It's not his dick, is it?
No, it's not.
I'll get it then.
What was the enemy's called again?
Just a bandit.
Just bandits.
Yep. You pull it out. It's looks like a leathery pouch full of.
Open it.
It's got 3 emeralds in it and 12 gold pieces.
Okay, I give everybody an emerald.
All right. Everybody has an emerald from the bandit captain. While you guys are doing that, you see the guards have gotten closer.
How many platinum did they get off that body?
You got 5.
5 and 3.
Approach them.
Good day, Aeon. How you doing today?
Good, but I'm afraid we are attacked.
Oh, by who?
These scimitar-wielding men over here in the alleyway.
You capture them?
Nope.
I'm afraid they wouldn't let it come to that, even after I tried to intimidate them into submission.
Come around the corner. Oh my God.
A minor illusion roses, so it doesn't smell like burning corpses. Minor illusion some. Why minor illusion a rose? That smells strongly like a rose.
Oh,
so I can do 2.
Shit.
Master Lucius.
All right, we'll take care of this. We'll take care of this. Make sure this is up. Look, we were supposed to be here on post. We were running late. You don't tell the captain. We'll clean them up.
That sounds like a deal. I was wondering why they're just allowed to roam free in our city.
Fortunately, you know, the sewer system here is grand, and we don't patrol the sewer system, as you can imagine it, with the disease and such.
Yes.
These don't have shit on their boots.
Am I able to ask them about the big steel door that we seen in the sewer?
Yeah, if you want, what are you gonna ask?
Yeah, I just want to know if they know anything about a giant steel door down in the sewer.
I don't go down there very often. I'm sure there's many steel doors. You know, I don't know if you've heard of. I mean, I assume you guys know of the Zents and Xanathar's gang, but
Yes.
a lot of them run those sewers. It's rumored that they have hideouts down there and stuff, but not that we know of. These men look. Those two just look like common bandits that we've run into before, but this guy seems of a higher stature. Did you find anything on them?
I looked. I couldn't find any gang assembling things, and they had the scimitars and hand crossbows.
Scimitars, huh? They all seem to carry.
It's good for cutting. Leaves it pretty bloody. I don't know. I don't use weapons.
Well, if you found any valuables on them, I don't know if you searched them or not. You can keep it. If not, we'll take care of it.
Well, we thank you, sir.
I'm again sorry. Should have been here sooner, but it looks like you handled yourselves pretty well. Who took care of this one in 2 pieces?
Point to the big guy.
Have you ever thought of joining the city guard?
I never thought about it.
Good.
I am done with my
Yes.
share of war.
He has
I just search
duties
for adventure
elsewhere.
now.
Well, if you ever decide, we'll put in a good word with the captain.
I
This is
appreciate that.
something that and some of our guys are trained, I don't think could have handled this guy this well. Right, well,
It was a lucky slice.
luck is more than just luck. Well, be safe on your travels back to your... We just came from that direction, so you didn't see anybody there. We again apologize for running a little late. Really didn't think nothing's happened since the blast, so thought it would be okay. Actually, stopped into your place. We heard about that pickled ham sandwich. The earlier guards were telling us about it, and we had to go try it. It is delicious. Tried to pay them to give us the recipe, wouldn't.
It's okay. We don't even know the recipe.
It is delicious. It is kind of the word of the gods around here. Them and the pancakes.
I will inform her that you enjoyed your sandwiches.
Yes, that is very good to hear. Thank you for all your help tonight.
Remember, guards get free coffee.
Oh, it's good to know. We are on the late shift, so it'll be good for...
Always taking care of our city first, as you guys keep good work. You keep the streets clean after we deal with the criminals, and yeah.
Yes, that's...
I'm just joking.
It seems like down here all we're doing is cleaning up messes. But we appreciate you handling this mess.
Yeah, no problem. I needed to practice that fire breathing spell a little bit more, anyways.
All right, well, we'll handle this. Have a great night. Again, mention this to the captain.
And if you need coffee, just stop in.
Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you. I kind of go down the aisle, start cleaning up. All right, you guys gonna head back to
Yep.
roll school?
Yep.
I don't exactly know how much gold, dragons I have.
I'll look at your character sheet. All right.
Good.
What do you guys head to your rooms or whatever you want to do?
Yep.
All right. Anything you're working on, or?
In here, is she?
She is getting ready to close up.
Okay. Egon, you can go tell Brittany that the soldiers love her sandwiches.
Yes, I will let her know. The sandwiches are a big hit, Brittany.
Oh yes, we have had. There's 2 guards that were just in here. They actually had three apiece. 2 they ate here, and 1 each they took with them. It was It's crazy. That's a sandwich that we had made because we were poor and couldn't think of. We were tired of eating just ham. I always thought it was good. Aeon special. Love it.
I'm gonna try to use this emerald to start making a potion as like a base. It's gonna take me a bit to make this. I'm gonna try to make a powerful magic item, basically. I'm gonna try to make a filter of love for my friend over here that's trying to get the girl. Which is a pretty rare magic item, so I think it's gonna take me a bit. But I looked up emeralds, and their Stone of Successful Love is one of their nicknames. So I'm gonna try to start using that as like a base. It's gonna take me a bit though, and probably a lot of money.
While he's doing that, I'm going to ask Fruit to make sure that this ring and necklace that I got has no like magical.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes.
All right. So you guys are doing
it's
that.
only uncommon. Never mind. So it's still taking a bit.
Brittany and all them are cleaning up, and today was very busy. Probably one of our busiest days we've had since our grand opening.
Wow.
The popularity of this place and everybody hearing of some of the things you've done for this place is really getting around. You guys are getting a little reputation.
Well, it's mostly because of you. Honestly.
Well, the food is one thing. A lot of people come in to hopefully see you. They've heard of some of your things you have done.
That's probably not a good thing.
Blah with the with the Ember 80s hype. Appreciate it, man. Well, it's very good. Again, this is probably the best decision I've made for a career in a long time. But
that's good to hear.
I must get going, though. I must finish up.
Yes, I'll leave you alone.
I mean, it's fine if you want to stay and talk. The girls, you see, they're cleaning up. She goes back to the kitchen and is working on stuff if you want to join her.
Okay.
How long is it going to be before you're done with that thing, Brooke?
Checking to see if those items are magical?
No, the thing you're doing for Aegon.
Well, that's like a side project I'm working on in the background. I can work on something if you want.
Oh, no, because, if it's going to be, short, I was going to go make a distraction mess downstairs. So
Oh no, that's gonna take me like a few days, probably a week or two.
days?
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, a week maybe two.
I have a few ideas. We're gonna have to find a way to liquefy the gem. I'm gonna start by taking what leftover saliva I have from the gazer tongue and just wrapping the gem in that and be like, that might do something. I'll leave that there for a few days, wrap it up in some cheesecloth.
All right. Yeah, you're...
And I'll set that in like a thing of ale.
Okay.
Strong alcohol. Like Everclear if we have that.
You have something. Well, you can make a pretty strong
Make
brew.
toilet wine.
Yeah, so that's basically I'll basically make like clear alcohol, super strong like moonshine.
Some white lightning.
Wrap the emerald in the gazer tongue and then sit that into the bucket.
Okay.
And I'll start every day or so. I'll cast some illusion magic on it to do with like help get it in the direction of the filter of love.
Okay.
But I might have to go buy some ingredients or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, got it wrapped in there. The rest of the night goes by. You make some great conversation with Brittany. You roll a charisma check.
It's not gonna go well. Oh, it did. It went all right.
Really well. Yeah, your conversation goes extremely well. There was a point there where you guys are talking and she kind of sits down and stops working and then realizes I need to get back to work.
Oh, you sly dog.
All right, so you guys head to bed. The rest of the night goes by without much, pretty good night's sleep.
No disturbances or anything.
No disturbances.
I cast the spells into my ring.
Okay,
Want me to tell you the spells?
sure.
I cast first level shield spells, second level invisibility, and second level agonizer's scorcher. So that's 2 level, first level, 5 levels total.
Okay.
And I have them all marked on my character sheet.
All right, sounds good. All right, get up in the morning.
Oh, can I talk to the group? We
Yeah.
can gather like upstairs. Or gather everybody in our meeting corner.
It's up to them if they want to talk to you.
Well, yeah, I'll send them a message on with my cantrip. I'll be like, hey,
Requested a meeting.
hey, so I have this fireball necklace and I put it on the center of the table. What do you guys want me to? Should I save it and like use it in an emergency, or should I? One of you carry it? Any one of us could use it. You just take a beat off and you throw it. But I don't. Or should we like look to sell it on like the black market or something?
We should definitely keep it to use as.
You never know in case we need it. Like a last.
That's the thing. I don't even know if we should use it because it's evidence technically that we might be able to use to track whoever did this.
Right. I said we put it away for safekeepings until we figure out what we should do with it.
Okay. I won't use it then, unless we're like all about to die.
You can go put it in one of your secret cubby holes that no one knows about.
I mean, all of those are on my person.
We don't need to know, but
Another beholder, like the one that killed our.
This cloak is full of pocket dimensions. Not really.
If we come across another beholder like the one that killed our mind flayer or whatever it was,
mind flare.
that killed our first companion, we may need it.
True.
Yeah, you could just throw that at him, just make him go poof.
Okay. Just wanted to get that because I didn't want to.
As long as we can trust you to use it, like only in very dire circumstances, like not just like
I have a bunch of other resources I'll use before I use that thing.
Yeah. Then it is agreed.
Hey, would you
keep
be
it-
interested in a love potion for that girl you've been smacking on?
What? Do you mean?
I mean, I have a hot 21 passive perception. I've been noticing. Uh, but do you think, like, I don't know, I can brew up something that could help?
I don't think we need any help.
It wouldn't, like, it would only make her in love with you for an hour, but maybe she'll notice something. She won't even realize she's been charmed.
If there is anything that will take place, we must let nature take its course. We are elves. We are.
Yeah, and magic is
Believe it
pretty
or not.
natural, so in your society. Well, I'm gonna make it anyways because if you don't want it, I'm gonna try to sell it.
If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not, it will not.
Well, if you don't want that, I'm gonna be working on something else for you. But this one, I think you'll definitely want the other thing that I'm gonna try to work on.
Well, if Fruit says that this
Thank you.
necklace doesn't have any magic in it at all, you can give it to Miss Brittany.
Well, that's true. Give her the golden chain.
Yeah. Instead of a ring, because that looks a little too advanced. But like, I got you this ring. No.
The ring.
A necklace is
My-
more subtle.
Yeah, that's true. But it's a chain though, so it's kind of like.
So, is a fireball necklace considered home plate?
Ooh, that.
I
She gets mad at you and just chucks it at you.
That's a home run, yeah. Until she trips up the stairs, drops, and we all die.
don't know if you want to give her the.
First-
He did find a gold chain. It is a feminine chain. It would be
Oh, is it?
on the yeah.
Well, there you go.
I
So
gave her a bunch
Who's gendering these chains?
I'll toss it.
It's not like a thick Italian guy's chain. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna toss it to Fruit and make sure there's no magical sense to it at all.
Yeah, I already cast detect magic. I looked over both of them.
Yeah, there was no
And then
nothing magical.
Aegon and give it to Brittany.
I already gave her a bunch of jewelry.
What? When?
Yeah, it's true. You bought her cheap jewelry though. This one's like nice jewelry.
Yeah, this ain't cheap.
This
This
is
is
like an upgrade. You can be like, here, put the pendant on
if you
something
don't
it
want it, don't
deserves to
sell
be.
it.
this is nicer than what you gave her.
Or you could be like, this is worthy enough to graze the embrace of your flesh.
As a bonus for doing such a great job.
Yeah, for naming a sandwich after me. I got you this necklace that just makes your eyes pop.
We should probably also be tipping the rest of the employees because if you see this favoritism, that's how one of us gets stabbed.
Then we can give one of the others this ring.
Oh, we could
That's
do an
not
employee of the
a
month.
proposal.
There you go.
There you go. Employee of the month. Hopefully it's
Employee of the month will get the ring.
Like the other girls are not blind to the fact that there's something going on. So the
Oh,
fact
snap.
the fact that they're not jealous. They're fine with it from what you can tell.
I'll get a bunch of paper and I'll spend like an hour or two making comment cards so the customers can fill out how good their waitress was. And whoever waitress gets the highest will get the gold ring as a bonus.
All right, you're gonna announce that today in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
There you go.
All right, so
Whoever gets this gold ring.
so that takes you guys a couple hours in the morning. It's about 10. And you guys gonna head down?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll throw out like I'll throw out 10 gold as like a general. So the winner will get the ring, and then 10 gold will be split amongst the rest.
All right.
Okay. Well, yeah, there you go. It works.
As you guys come downstairs, you see Mert
So everybody gets a bonus.
over at your table. He's got 2 plates of pancakes and some mead. He's drinking. He's sitting there eating. And as he sees you coming, he's like, "Oh, well, I hope you don't mind. I just made myself at home. I figured you'd be down eventually. Brittany was gonna go get you, but I told her not to bother. I came for the pancakes initially, anyway. So, well,
Good.
What'd you find out?
Well, I think Bonnie, or was it Annie?
No, it was Bonnie. Wasn't it?
Bonnie?
Bonnie. Yep.
I'm not good with names. She seems very trustworthy.
Yes, yes.
And the other doppelgangers will do whatever she says,
Oh, that's good.
according to them and according to her. So, as long as she stays in good favor, and she seems to want to be a beacon of good, then I think we can trust them. The individual doppelgangers do not seem trustworthy on their own, however. So whatever they do, they must do it as a group.
Okay.
Don't assign them individual tasks or missions.
That is fair. That's good to know. Well, I appreciate your work. We trust what you say. As I promised, 50 dragoons each. He pulls out 3 pouches and tosses them to each one of you with 50 dragons in it, 50 gold.
Forgot that we were getting paid for this.
You guys have become very valuable members of the Harpers, and we appreciate what you have done. Glad that
missions for you.
that's some
3.
more to 3 more to come, hopefully. Rainier was, I guess he had gotten some information. I had spoken to him early this morning. He was waiting for some more, but he wanted me to tell you he'll be running a little later to meet with you. I believe he said thought he was meeting you around noon, but it'll probably be an hour or 2 after that. If you don't mind, I'm going to finish up my breakfast, and but I appreciate what you have done.
Yep, no problem.
Oh, I have to go get something. I have to go get my platinum thing.
All right.
Oh yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you?
You going to head out and grab that? Anybody going with you?
Just real quick.
No, I don't think so.
All right, you head out. When you get out there, you see there's different guards that are out there from last night. They kind of wave to you like they know you. You get there. She's like, yes, I have your thing for you.
Thank you.
Luckily, it was not taken.
Oh, do you have a break-in?
There was missing some stuff. Nothing of great value, but you know, we had
Well, that sucks. Thank you, and I take the thing and I leave behind 4 gold as a tip.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you.
I gotta go finish this, and then I run up and I run into my room. What do I have left? Oh yeah, I'm going to. Can I quickly finish the item right now, or try to? Or should we wait till next week?
Let's wait till next week.
Okay.
But as you're working on it, you get called down to the back down as Rainier goes up. He comes in. He's kind of out of breath. He's I need to speak with him. This is urgent.
Let's see. Let's go upstairs.
And Mert is gone. But all right. He heads up. I'll head up.
Yep.
So I had done some asking around. The man that Fala saw matches the description of Rustul Flaxen. We suspect him to be a member of the Black Network. Another North Ward resident claims he saw Erstrel as well enter Galhund Villa in the North Ward. Shortly after the fireball incident, the residents reported him to the City Watch because Erstrel looked suspicious. The two City Watch constables spoke to Lord Gralhund. He assured them that no one had broken into his estate and that everything was fine. The constables had no grounds to get a search warrant, so they didn't pursue the matter. But that, for now, is all that I was able to find.
That's not good.
The one other piece of info that I found. You remember he knew you. There was a kid in the alley on the way to the, as you go through on your way to the theater.
Yes. I remember him.
Well, he claims to have seen Brug there the other night. The night that you say he left.
I see. So I think we know who has the stone.
Well, the one thing I found is there is somebody there, Allie, that I am waiting to get confirmation on, who you may want to visit first. As soon as I get confirmation on that, I will get word to you. But I believe he is somebody who lives in that alley. But I will get that information to you as soon as I can.
Was that
Fact.
a witness, you mean?
It's... Well, I fear that he may have gotten his hands on the stone.
Who is this dude? What did you say his name was?
I'm not going to give a name yet, as I am waiting. I am waiting to have somebody meet us here who will give us that information. I believe I know who it is, but I don't want to say unless.
Okay. When are you meeting with them?
He should be here shortly, within the half hour. He is just getting confirmation. And we'll find out next week, when we pick this up next week. So we'll stop here. We will pick it up next week from here. It's a good day. You get a lot done. A lot of investigation. A little closer to Aeon finding true love.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, the Black Network member's name. Can you spell his name?
Yes.
Talking about?
Yep.
First name.
It is. Hold on, let me pull it back up.
So like having it written down.
Good idea. His name is Urstul and Flaxen, Folxin.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, there's 2 names?
Yeah, his first name and last name. Yeah, 2 names. Name, last name.
Okay, and then in my character sheet, can you tell me platinum, dragons, and I guess copper, even though copper's the lowest?
Yeah, let me.
I don't even have copper. I have 7 silver that I haven't done anything with for like 3 sessions.
Yeah, I don't know if I have silver either.
No, I don't think you do. So, you found. I'm going to put these in there. Should be close to. Oh no, because you got 400. Is your.
You have a lot of money. I keep spending my money.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, no, I have a lot.
Did you
That's
put
all
your.
I need to check.
Did you put your 400? No, you didn't. Yeah, you have 650 gold and 20 platinum.
Jesus.
That's more than I do.
That's because he sold.
Jesus.
He sold the
The gems.
gems,
That's right.
Yep.
and then he found platinum on the.
And then I got the 23 copper for that one.
Did you just? Did you add your? Oh wait, clicked on the wrong one.
Did I add what?
Nope, you did. You added your 50 that you just got.
No, I did not.
No, I added yours.
Oh, okay. So I have a total of 650 dragons.
Yep.
Okay.
And 20.
20 platinum.
20
Jesus, I didn't think I had 20 platinum. I'm rolling in money over here, guys.
Yep. And John, you
I
added
don't know
your
what to do with it.
your 50 more. Okay.
I got all mine.
All right. Cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the embers. Thanks for the dono. Thanks, Zombie.
No problem.
Get it. And don't forget, also support the stream. You can get Drunkards and Dragons merch. Zombie's got the Drunkards and Dragons hat, my favorite one. Got a new Metzel shirt. I don't know if you can see that on stream, but it's got the Metzel, and then it's got, of course. And then, Embers is a great way to support. Also, don't forget to go listen to Myramid's song and download it. You can buy it on you can get it anywhere that the music is out there. iTunes, Spotify, on YouTube. I'll put the YouTube link in chat a couple times. You can go there and listen to it. It's a great song. How's the album coming?
It's coming along. I just need to finish the rest of the vocals.
Oh, nice.
So
Right, I'm waiting for this
it.
album to drop so I can listen to the rest of it.
All right, me too.
I can only listen to the same
Dang.
song over and over so many times before I know
I
the
know.
words.
Or you can sing it for him.
I'll do a cover and watch. Put it on YouTube.
Friday, Legion and I will be doing our podcast. We're going into creating a backstory for your character, so we'll be talking about that.
I'm doing the backstory based on my world since I'm the DM and I can just make sure it happen. But I'll be telling you how to work with your DM to create your backstory also.
Yeah. We'll be going into that, and we'll be talking about some of our previous characters, how we came up with the backgrounds, some of the backgrounds, what people typically use as backgrounds, which we'll go into. We won't go into it tonight, but we'll go into it on Friday. So join us Friday. We'll be doing our podcast, the Drunkards and Dragons Roundtable. So if you're around, tune in for that. And we answer questions on stream if you put any questions in there. But we will see you then. Everybody have a great night.